everybody, BT here with FXLiveDayTrading.com. I want to speak about stop losses today. I want to talk about where to place them, why we should have them, and successful traders know that it's very important to have a stop loss as part of your trading strategy when you place trades, because let's face it, you're not going to be right 100% of the time over the long term. So you have to have some strategy, an exit strategy. This way, if you're wrong, you're out. Okay? So the electronic platforms that are used are better than ever and can be placed. What I personally use is I use technical analysis to place my specific stops and my targets before I place a trade. Okay? Now, let's say, for example, that your analysis tells you that the current price of this particular euro, okay, euro dollar right now, it's at 5:45 p.m. So this is before the start of Asian sessions. Let's just say that the analysis says that right around here would be a good level to go ahead and take a long. Right now we are at 130.07. What you want to do is, number one, does it make sense from a risk-reward standpoint? Let's say if you're taking a long here and it's the 130 level, where are you going to take it up to? You know, decide that before you take the trade. Am I going to take it up to 130.40? That's going to give me 40 pips, but then wait, where's my stop going to be? Doesn't make sense to have a 100 pip stop and you're only targeting 40 pips now, does it? So what I would normally look at is say to myself, does this make sense for me to even take the trade? And once you've decided that it does indeed make sense, for my trades to make sense, I would like to see at least double the amount of pips that I'm looking for in the target than I would have as far as the amount of pips with the stop. So for example, I am taking a trade, let's say right here at 130.07. Let's say I'm looking for a target of 130.47. Then I would want my stop to be let's say 29.84. Okay, I would want that stop to be 20 pips or maybe a little bit over 20 pips. Now, where would I determine when to take the trade, how to take the trade? Well, I like to place my stops within at least 10 pips of a major support area. Now, this I do have, this level right here, I have down as an important level. It's just a little bit below that 30, and placing a stop would bring us nicely right under this level over here. Alright, so the 129.85, let's just say, would bring our stop here, and then the target of 130.47 would bring our target upwards right around this level up here. Okay, so that makes sense. So that would be considered what many people call the risk-reward ratio. Over here, it would work. You have a 2-to-1. Some people like to place 3-to-1. Some people do 1-to-1. It's going to depend on your style. All right. So that is just basic. It is common sense, but as Jim Rogers says, common sense isn't all that common. Alright, so remember, decide, does the trade make sense to you from a risk-reward standpoint, given the fact that you are going to be stopped out at some time. Okay, like I said earlier, you're not going to win 100% of the time. Alright, so if you get stopped out of 50% of the trades over, let's say, a week's time, alright, and you're placing 2 trades a day with a stop and a target, where the target is 2 times the stop, at the end of the week, if you're placing 40 pip targets, let's say, and 20 pip stops, at the end of the week, if you get stopped out at 50%, you still have 100 pips. If you would like more information, check out FXLiveDayTrading.com. This is BT, and have a good one.